Grand rising and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons, aka good afternoon. It's 2:06 p.m. by the time I'm getting a chance to release this here in Minnesota. We've already gone through the big conjunction of the full moon. We had a lot of stuff that took place. I'm tardy today because I keep having the same conversations in my personal readings, which have been keeping me busy all this morning. And they're not all because of the astrology of things, but it's contributing, which is why I like to do this and show people the details that pop up so that if you are feeling this kind of way, A, you know you're not alone. B, hopefully I'm giving you some information that will assist you in how to deal with it. 3, I am going to be live tonight. I'm going to come here on TikTok, and I'm going to offer my services and doing some readings for people to help. I am a certified psychic medium, angelic Reiki specialist, and I can talk to the heavens, and so I just use myself as a translator for you. So if you're interested, I'll see you later. Otherwise, this is what's going on for the day. We have a Grand Cross energy, and we have 2 T-squares. We have more square energy that's taking place today than anything else that's going on in the universe. So if you're one of those that has felt tired these past couple of days, you feel antsy, you feel irritated, you feel agitated, you feel very confused, like you can't sort of just like, it's like right there, but you can't quite get it. I'm here to tell you that the mantra of the day is, I am ready to receive love, even if it's just for myself. It's not selfish, it's selfless, it's necessary. Put your mask on first before assisting any other passenger on the plane. That's what today is saying. And yes, it's full moon, and we want to be able to use the highly, highly charged energy of what's going on with the moon in Leo. Usually it's very happy, and it wants us to have all of this freedom of expression. We're thinking about growth and travel and moving and doing all these beautiful things. But on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have sometimes it comes out very critical. me first sort of energy. Not for everyone, but it does happen, right? And of course, you've got 2 main oppositions that are taking place with that full moon today. You got the Sun in Aquarius, and you've got Pluto in Aquarius, both having separate oppositions, okay, at different times today, that are pushing against that narrative, against how do we go about changing the narrative. But today it's going to be about internal self-expression. That's what it's about. So if it's you, your spouse, your coworker, your kid, your bestie, whatever the case may be, somebody might not be feeling all the way, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay. So again, astrology and the planetary movements don't have to rule your life, but they definitely give you some insights and some hints as to what could be potentially going on for you. Let's talk about some of these other energy squares that I'm seeing here today that could be a part of it, especially physical. Remember that Taurus in the second house in its natural field wants us to be looking at our resources and physical, tangible, touchable things, but it always includes this, guys. Please don't forget that your physical body is one of the main things that could be triggered today in some of that. How fast are we going? Mars is getting in here, pushing in a huge square with Chiron and Aries about how are you caring for yourself. It's pushing you to self-care today. The other energy that comes in here, which is in a beautiful trine, happens to be Black Moon Lilith, having a beautiful conversation with what's going on here with both Mars, sort of like that Mars and Mercury conversation about it's time, girl, okay? let's make this happen, or it's time, guy, let's make this happen. Whatever the case may be, you are being pushed today to do some sort of self-healing, some leveling up, and to doing some self-love work, okay? The other aspects that are coming in are basically saying the same thing, just different planetary alignments sort of agreeing with the energy of how much self-care you're really giving to yourself today. Your full moon practice can wait. It can wait until tomorrow. But when you realize that people are pulling off the energetic layers of what it is that they would not prefer to have associated with them anymore, it can be a lot of extra stuff that's going on in the universe. So make sure that you're pulling your protections up today, just to give you a little bit of extra buffer. Definitely spend time, energy, and effort going into meditation today. And if that's all the energy that you have for it, you can do the rest of it tomorrow. Where you're at within your community, right, within your family, where you're at within your relationship, your loving, wanting energy to put something out there, where you're committed partner or husband, or if you're single, ready to mingle, sort of, again, what it is that you would like to be able to experience isn't quite hitting the mark today, it probably won't. You might need to give it, like I said, until this weekend. Saturday, Sunday are going to be tremendously better days. However, it is a day to identify what it is that you can do for yourself to feel better in your own personal self-expression. So however you have to do that today, give yourself those opportunities for some self-love so that you can have a full cup and you can do something with that full cup within these next couple of days. Many blessings, my friends. And for those of you guys that are interested, I'll be back on later to offer my assistance in any way that I can. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.